Good morning, everyone. So thank you again. As I said, we appreciate very much your presence this morning. Thank you for joining us. So this morning, allow us to talk about investments. Si GB nga mentioned kanina, everybody wants to be prosperous. Lahat ng wish natin Pilipina ay maging masagana. So allow Sun Life to help you and help Filipinos understand how they can get to this end state vision of prosperity. But before that, I'd like to share with you first si Sun Life, we often, next slide please, we often conduct research. We really take pains to get to know our market, to get to know our consumers, kinikilala namin talaga sila. So this came from our latest research actually about investment. So we ask Filipinos, when we talk about investments, what comes to your mind? So ang common Filipino pala, what comes to their mind when we talk about investments, number one answer nila is business. Talagang maano tayo, abilidad siguro mga Filipinos, mahilig mag-negosyo. So business is top of mind, followed by property or real estate. So that's their idea of investments. We have to, yung mga time deposits or special deposit accounts, kailangan pa namin i-prompt. How about time deposits or how about special deposit accounts? Doon lang nila naaalala, ay oo nga pala, investment din yun. So in other words, ang top of mind talaga nila property business. And then when we ask them about companies that deal with investments, ang top of mind answer nila banks. Because as you know naman, most Filipinos, when they talk about savings, investments, most of their savings really are kept in a bank account. But from the latest BS survey, I think in the Philippines, 80% pa rin are unbanked. So parang ang laki pa rin nung hindi man lang nagbabank. So there already, si Sun Life, we found a bit of a disconnect kasi parang there are so many other financial products that can really help Filipinos grow their money aside from savings account and time deposits. So although savings account and time deposits have a purpose and they're very helpful, syempre yung interest rate, as some of you may know, if you have your money in the banks, hindi naman ganun kalaki. So if you're using your bank account, your ordinary savings account for a future goal, sometimes it might not be enough. And Sun Life has products that can really be an alternative investment, which are mutual funds. Unfortunately, may konting problema because when we ask the Filipinos, respondents, have you heard of mutual funds? Some of them, actually marami hindi. And when we ask them, ba't hindi nyo kino-consider mag-invest sa mutual funds? Ayan, 45% of the market said they've never heard of it, they're not familiar with it. So it got us to thinking that there's an opportunity talaga to educate and help. Now let's talk about millennials. Let's talk about millennials. So 8 of 10 millennial respondents claim to budget carefully. So dito may konting parang paradox, may konting pagkukunya rin. Kasi sabi nila, nagpa-budget daw sila 80%. Pero 4 out of 10 naman would spend their money even before they receive it. Yung parang hindi pa sweldo, shopping na gano'n. So paano naman yung budget, diba? Tapos 1 out of 3 believe that using credit card is an enabler to buying what they want. Unfortunately, some of them get stuck in debt. So there's a little bit of conflict here, no? And then 80% said, 80% of millennials said it's important to invest now for the future. Importante daw yun, but yet 87% don't own naman any financial instrument. So parang may konting conflict yung sinasabi nila dun sa ginagawa nila. And worse, only 1% of millennials actually invest in stocks or in other types of investments like managed funds. So our response in Sun Life is to try to raise awareness of Filipino millennials on mutual funds in particular because we believe it's really a great investment option that has helped, as GP mentioned, over 130,000 clients of ours. We're now managing 60 billion of mutual funds in Sun Life, and we've really been able to grow the money of a lot of our clients. So we want to educate millennials so that we can help them achieve their life goals. So why are we focusing on millennials? In the Philippines, I'm not sure if you know, but Filipino millennials already make up 33% of our population. In fact, 60%, I think 60% are below the age of 30 of Filipinos. So talagang we're a young population. And almost half of Filipinos employed in 2015 are millennials. And More than that, more importantly, they're the next leaders. Yung millennials natin ngayon, sila na yung magiging shapers of the Philippines in the next few years. They're the ones who will now be raising kids in the next few years. So we feel that if we educate them, it can start a virtuous cycle because then they can educate their children and their children's children. Para ma-break na yung cycle ng financial ignorance or yung kulang sa financial knowledge. So let's take a closer look at the millennials. What do we know about them? Millennials now are aged 18 to 35. So who among the people here are millennials? Wow. Mukha na. Anyway, so 18 to 35. But for this campaign, we're focusing on the adulting millennials. We're targeting millennials who are probably 25 years old and up. Kasi syempre yung 18 medyo nag-aral pa yun, marami pang ibang priorities. What we're targeting for this campaign are those who already are working in their middle 20s and up. So what are they like? Itong mga 25 and up millennials, they're married to their careers. They've been typically working for 5 years, currently in the middle of their careers. In terms of finances, research say they're open to investing kasi ngayon yung millennials, mahilig mag-research online. So marami naman silang alam, open na sila sa investing. And they're willing to allocate a portion of their earnings in investments. Also, their disposition in life, ito daw, ang adulting millennials, they feel locked in a commitment or at work or at home. Why? Because the lifestyle nowadays, yan ang cycle nila, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Kasi very busy na yung lifestyle. So they feel stuck in this cycle. But you know, they like to enter into relationships. They typically rent apartments, they have jobs. What are their goals and dreams? Yan, marami silang life goals. So they like to travel, they like to have their own business, they like to own their own car, their own house. But when asked, they're not sure how to go about achieving their goals. So marami silang gusto, pero they don't quite know how to get there. Okay? Finally, what's their definition of success? Based on the Nielsen research, 73% agree that money is the best measure for success and that 93% would like to own a business someday. So that's what they're like. So, of course, we all know everybody needs goals. Small goals, big goals. Wala namang taong walang goal. And so it's really important that you are able to achieve these goals. So, because if you don't do anything, all your goals will remain goals unless we exert effort towards it. So when it comes to life goals, specifically our millennials' life goals, they need a partner. Kasi nga they don't know how to achieve their goals. They need a partner that will help them reach those goals, a partner that they can have an MU with, mutual understanding, kumbaga. Someone who understands them, and someone whom they understand, or something that they understand. So, at Sun Life, we would like to assure them that they can have a partner in Sun Life. We can be their MU. We can be their mutual understanding because their goal is our goal. And together, we can help them achieve their goals. So we're launching today, to you, for the first time, our Make It Mutual campaign. It's called #MakeItMutual. What do we mean by that? With Make It Mutual, we aim to educate Filipino millennials about mutual funds and to make mutual funds their choice of investment to achieve their life goals. And because we're targeting millennials, we've asked for the help of our brand ambassador, Mateo, who himself is a millennial, who is now about to enter the room in a while. So Mateo has been a client of Sun Life, investing in mutual funds, and we feel that he's the perfect person to convey the message, this message of ours to the young market, because he himself is young, he's dynamic, he has a lot of goals, and he is very responsible financially. There he is. Hi, Mateo. So later you'll hear from Mateo himself. Now, what is Make It Mutual? Make It Mutual is a series of informative education videos on the digital platform. Alam niyo naman, usong-uso ngayon ang videos and usong-uso ang social media. So we're using that platform to reach our target millennial audiences. And what topics are we going to discuss? Very basic. We will educate them through these videos about mutual funds. Ano ba ang mutual funds? How can you grow your money using mutual funds? How do you choose the right mutual fund? How does it beat inflation? How can it help you cope with inflation? and what is the benefit of investing regularly. And the beauty with these videos is it's not technical. We will show you a preview of the videos later, the first 2 episodes, and you will see how much effort we put to making the terms very simple, very easily understandable by anyone. So, aside from the videos, we will be conducting a series of financial planning sessions for free, beginning on June 15 and then June 29, July 27 in Metro Manila, and then we'll also be bringing it to Cebu and Davao, July 1 and July 13. So we will of course invite anyone who would like to attend that. It's for free, so please watch out for the announcement on how to sign up on our Facebook account, Sun Life FB. So for your life goals, hindi lang millennials, kahit yung mga hindi millennials dito, for your life goals, please consider mutual funds and make it mutual. So before I end, I'd like to show you the preview of the first